has no way of searching for a name either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
don't
gonna
have
figure
you.
out what's happening. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing out there in Innervision FM world?
Oh no, universe. No, no, we got to include the whole universe. We are pan-galactic.
Yeah, oh man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Well, no, a lot of fun stuff going on too.
Yeah, I had a good time last week. I spent in my old stomping grounds, and I went to Hot Springs that's a few miles away, and spent some time up there, a couple hours, just kind of soaking and putting my body back into movability and stuff. It was awesome. So, hope everybody had a
Yeah.
good weekend, and it's our Monday. So, if you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the time zone. I'm Alan C. We got Johnnie J in the house, and Hey Joe is our resident time traveler. Don't forget to check out his stuff on Apple and go ahead and make the purchase there.
Never
Couple of weeks
Derail,
ago,
Sunset
never,
Highway,
man, there's so many
uh,
things out
Chasing
there,
Dreams.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
And he did some singles too, like a couple of weeks ago. So do check that stuff out. Also, look him up under Mike Johnson.
Mm.
He's got some stuff under that name as well.
That's
Uh,
right.
Mm. Mm.
Speaking of concerts, and actually, we are not speaking of concerts, but let's speak of concerts. March 27th is a big day for Innervision FM. We're going to host folks that want to go ahead and submit some stuff. And if you want to go ahead and do that, hit us up at www.innervisionrecords.org and do me a solid. You can get a hold of Johnny directly, Johnny with an IE at innervisionrecords.org. That's www.innervisionrecords.org for the website, and Johnny with an IE at innervisionrecords.org to go ahead and give him an email. This way,
Mm.
you can get a hold of us, stay in touch, be part of the newsletter, and if you've got a topic that you want to see covered, you can have that done. We've got
Mm.
a few sponsors. We've got the Accountability Revolution. Stay tuned for that. You can check out the old website right now at www.accountabilityrevolution.com. Soon it's going to host what I call the Semper Veritas
Mm.
toolbox.
Mm.
It's a bunch of prompting material. So, where do you want to start?
Hey, also we just added some different things. And hey, Joe, we can make a t-shirt for you if you want as well. We got some uh, like bungles you can get. Like, we know there's no CD players out there, but people still like to buy CDs. Sometimes they even like to get vinyl. So with different package, if you go on our website, innovationrecords.org, go to the artist, we have different packages that you can get, like a CD, coffee mug, t-shirts, hoodies and vinyl with each level of donations that you do. So we
That's
got that we
interesting.
got that going
That's
on right
interesting.
now. So
Speaking of that concert, we want to have artists submit their stuff, whether it's AI, whether it's made with a digital audio workstation, whether it's just some live video. Do what you can. Uh, Go ahead and get that stuff submitted. Do you have the website updated for the concert?
yeah, it should be updated. The deadline is the 23rd
Right.
of March. So we want you to get your fans in there and get them signed up. You should be signed up and all that kind of stuff. Uh, so we're going to cover some historical stuff. March the 13th is kind of like historical for a lot of for bands. Um,
It's my
Iggy Pop,
grandma's birthday.
David Bowie toured together in 1977, and when
Wow.
Radiohead released, huh?
I said, wow.
Oh yeah, and when Eric Clapton hit number one with this album that was unplugged. So I love that. Now we remember also James Brown performing at the Rikers Island. Isn't that a prison?
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it is.
Oh man, and so wait a minute. So I think Johnny Cash started that in early 60s.
Performing in
Haggard
prisons.
did too.
Say that again?
I think Merle Haggard did too.
Merle
Yeah.
Haggard?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of interesting. And I guess the emphasis would be on that, like I guess they did some time themselves, and so they just want to come back and give
Come
back.
back and give back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, instead of recidivism, they wanted to promote empowerment. I don't know. Advocacy. You know, speaking of empowerment and advocacy, that's a big mouthful. Innervision FM can help with that. Innervision FM has actually been in business since 1994 as Innervision Records. And actually, Johnny was one of the very first film producers in Colorado who happens to be blind, so that we know of anyway. In 91, he made a movie called Even Me. We're going to be talking a whole lot about that in the near future, so stay tuned for that.
You know what this thing took out? It took out my original Babylon Bee with telling some fantastic headlines. Like I guess the son who took over, I guess he got his leg blown off or something.
Oh boy,
And so
oh
he
boy.
just called it a flesh wound. So,
Merely a flesh wound.
Nearly.
oh man. And they
Well,
said,
you know, it gets a little spicy out there, and the algorithms don't like stuff. So, yeah, it'll take stuff out.
I hate it. 'Cause I should have looked that over close because I mean I had it and it was cracking up at some of these headlines that they
Babylon
had.
B, man, that's some funny
Jeez.
satire right there. You just got to laugh at stuff sometimes because sometimes life doesn't always seem to be fair or all that funny. So, yeah, you just got to
Yeah.
kind of take it on the chin. As a biker, I know what this is all about because you wreck your bike, you break your collarbone, something like this. A buddy of mine did this just the other day. He wrecked his bike and broke his collarbone. So he's laid up for a little bit. I busted my collarbone back in junior high or high school. I was wrestling, and some guy just sat on it wrong and
Didn't take much, about 12 pounds of pressure would take.
right, about 12 pounds of pressure. Yeah, I'm a little thin, so. Right.
Yeah. I
No, our
hear it.
leading, when I was in the karate in Denver there, we had our leading black belt or top black belt. The owner of the school, they'd do a demonstration. They'd pick him up by his collarbones,
Yes.
pick him up off the floor, laying
Yes.
down, and pick him up with his collarbone, lay him up, stand him up.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. You could take your finger and put it right in the center of somebody's forehead. And if they're sitting down, they will not be able to stand up from that sitting position. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, it's actually, I mean, they got to physically move your hand, obviously, and they can stand up. But yeah, if you just finger them, put your finger right there to the center of their forehead, they will not be able to get up.
I'm sorry. Now I went to my list.
Cool.
I'm sorry that so the media is so fake. So you had this attack at the church by this heretical, and the news media claims that they don't know why, or they don't know what exactly this is.
Well, it's interesting because it could very well be that they have no idea. A narrative gets pushed for years, so long, and then something happens to where. Plus, we got these things, these cells. What do you call them?
And,
Sleepers.
and they say there's no let's see there's no known motive for the attacks on these Jewish churches.
Yeah,
I said, God, you guys. Oh, they really And then did you hear the one lady, I think it was MSN or whatever, had to retract what she had said about a story, um, where she made it sound like that governor, mayor in New York, um, that they were attacking him, but no, they were attacking this other guy. He's pretty radical on the right. He said a lot of outrageous things. So the two teenagers were throwing bombs at this guy, not at Mozami's house.
Yeah, then they just happened to find these two bombs.
Yeah, and it made it sound like they just went up to New York for just a good time, and then suddenly all this happened. Not saying that they brought the suddenly. Oh God.
So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toss a comment down below. How was your Friday the 13th? We had we had one recently as well. So I think probably two in the last month or two anyway.
Mm.
So we had a blood moon a few weeks back, or no, a few days back, I should say, about a
Got
week
some
and a half
pictures
back.
of that.
Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Signs in the heavens and the earth. Time to get saved today. First Corinthians
Mm.
chapter 15 is the way that I found Jesus, and well, the rest of the book too. It really helped. But if that's something you're searching for, boy, when I got to the end of myself, where I was just looking and searching, boy, that the Bible really helped me out. It can help you out as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey, Ed Sheeran fans were they had their underwear tied up in a ball when I guess he did a guest appearance on the Game of Thrones.
Oh
Now I
no.
don't re- I would I don't even know I would remember that. I just wasn't a Game of Thrones watcher. Um,
Game of Thrones wasn't my thing. It's also a book, I
hmm,
heard. I don't know. Interesting.
yeah. So so he joined Biddy Blanco and Little Dicky, whoever that is. Oh yeah. That's-
The things that people say today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you could censor yourself into oblivion, get canceled for no reason, yet have names such as this, that, and the other, just like the other and the other mother. And yep, those things fly real good.
yeah. So Nicole Kidman is not holding back. Okay, if you're doing a kissing scene in a
Yeah.
movie, or a play, and your your kisser or kissee decides to uh, go and eat a garlic sandwich or something like that, then come back and say, "Okay, let's do the scene." Nicole Kidman said,
Yeah, you'll
"That's
be
not
holding
happening.
back. Let me tell you
That's not
that.
happening with Nicole Kidman." It's like,
You go brush your teeth. You go,
uh,
man. You brush. Oh man, you kiss your mother with that mouth? How?
yeah. So I just like oh well, some people are just not self-aware. I guess they think they look so beautiful that they say
Ah,
they it doesn't matter what I smell like. But I met some people that said that this girl's really beautiful, and then like I could smell her armpits, and I said, "What part are you talking about?" But anyway, so
that is actually funny. You do a lot of work and stuff. You get this funk going on. Don't matter what you look like or how you present yourself. You kind of look like me at the end of the day, where you're so ugly you got to sneak up on a glass of water, take a drink. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toss that comment down below. Those are our bread and butter. And when you like and
mm,
subscribe and become a member, um, that also helps us out.
mm,
We help the disabled content creators, whether they be
mm,
blind, physically disabled, financially challenged, get their music out there, or if they're recording artists or
mm,
musicians,
yeah,
AI musicians as well. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to email Johnny
mm,
directly at Johnny with an IE at
mm,
innervisionrecords.org. Don't forget to do that, really
yeah,
honest. It'll help us out.
yeah.
So,
And Foreigner is coming out with a video, I guess a video of the song "Urgent." I'm
oh,
sorry.
wow.
Yeah, because I said, because I went to see Foreigner in concert, and I guess when they did that song "Urgent," people really get into it. And I guess you have certain favorites of the audience.
Yeah.
And I've got to remember like man, it was such a blur because I've been to so many concerts, but I saw them at the Fiddler's Green. So
They
they're
had
releasing
that
something.
song in a laser concert down in Jacksonville when it first came out.
Oh, okay. So
You
that
know,
had a
it's
different
funny
dimension.
because when that song came out, I I thought it was a departure from their old stuff.
Hmm.
Their old stuff was always good, and then they came out with Urgent on that album. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it now.
Was it the one that had the four? It had the gray background and it was a four. I
Foreigner
think.
4 was a different album.
Hmm. That's the one I have.
Yeah, that's the one that I've got as well. And that's the one that I'm talking about. That and some other stuff that they got really well known with. And when the album that escapes my memory right now with Urgent on it was 1983
Wait,
or
what
84.
foreigner album had the song Urgent on it?
Album 4, 1981.
Oh, 1981?
Yep.
Provocateur.
The album 4 was Foreigner's biggest successes.
Oh,
So
okay.
that one came
Jukebox
out after.
Hero, Waiting for a Girl Like You.
Mhm.
That came out after then. Holy schmoly.
Hmm.
Wow.
Um, now
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
oh, last Friday was Friday the 13th.
Right?
And so for some people, it was sometimes they say, "Oh, it's a bad luck number," but for me, it seemed like it's always been good. But
I always had more problems with Saturday the 14th.
There's a movie called Saturday the 14th in the 70s. I think it was the 70s,
yeah.
maybe early 80s. I don't know.
Now I was at the St. Patrick's Day parade, and we got a bunch of views in that because I streamed it live.
Yeah.
But because um Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, bop, 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 they did that twice. So they gave me uh, some kind of stripe or whatever because that song came on. I should have muted it when that song, because I mean, people were really having fun with that song.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, yeah, it is what it is. But I just videotaped it for an hour. Oh, and I told I walked in on 17th and Blank, and we met up with some guy that was possessed, and he was out there saying, "Ah, ah," and I'm thinking, I said, the devil's here. Should I lay hands on this man? I mean, God, it was just, and then this is the first time I've ever seen this. Antifa wearing all black with this sign saying F Trump, F the war, F, what else did they F? I mean, they F so many things I don't remember. And so, and first I thought it was like in the parade. I was looking towards the parade. And then I realized, no, it's in back of me. They didn't let them in the parade. So they were just going down the street in back of where people were standing.
Fascinating.
And so I didn't have my camera out at the time because I had finished video camera, and I would have loved to run to him and say, "Come on, tell me more about this imaginary Antifa and what you guys are about." Because right now, oh, and then on Friday the 13th, 9 of them got convicted of that attack they did in Texas on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And one of them got from 20, I think from 20 to or 60 to life. And the one who shot the rifle. And the other one's got like 20, between 10 and 20 years and so forth like that. So Trump is not playing. The DOJ of Trump is not playing with these guys. So, but more musical things that happened on Friday the 13th. uh, it, um, Iggy Pop, in 1977, and David Bowie, they kicked off their North American tour in
Yeah.
1995.
Yeah.
Radiohead. You see,
Wow.
wait a minute. The song called High and Dry and Faded Plastic Trees, memorable songs.
Hmm.
In 2000, Blink 182, that they cut their tour because the drummer and the lead singer contracted strep throat.
Hmm.
In 1993, Eric Clapton, his he had a 3-week #1 run with this album Unplugged. All right. And in 2006, and the Hall of Fame inducted Black Sabbath, let's see, Blondie, Leonard Skinner,
Wow.
and the Sex Pistols.
Oh, you know what's weird, man? I played with those guys for a couple of days, man.
Hmm.
Their guitar player had done something or other, and you want to sit in with us, mate? And I'm like, no, yeah, I don't know. I don't play. No.
Oh
And so
man,
I did. That's so weird, man. Oh, huh,
that's really cool.
huh.
1965, Eric Clapton leaves the band, the Yardbirds.
Hmm.
Well, he wanted to be a solo artist, so okay. 1991, Paris is Burning premieres in New York. You know, I got to go back and watch that movie. You know, some of these movies they come out, and I was too young to even go to a theater at that time.
Uh, yeah.
2005, Disney names Roger Eider, Robert Iger as a new executive officer or whatever.
Oh, Bob Iger.
Yeah, Robert Iger. Yeah, chief
Yeah.
executive, whatever.
Yeah.
March 14th. On 1950. Oh, uh, Ingrid Bergman had some kind of affair, and this New York senator says, and I guess back in the 50s, this is a big thing. This woman is out chasing men outside of her marriage.
Hmm.
So that was a big thing in 1950.
It's interesting to see how things have changed in the last 75 years.
All right. Oh, I love this song. 1958, first gold record awarded to uh, Perry Gomi for Catch a Falling Star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away.
I dig. I
Yeah,
haven't heard that since I was a kid. Wow.
yeah. And Flip Wilson used to do it on the show all the time, and I never really got the like. Where did he get that song?
Wow.
So, so
I was taught the Indian version was comical.
there was an Indian version. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I want to hear that one more.
If you can find it. Don't forget
And
to
when I broke up, my teeth were bleeding.
Oh man, oh man.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Toss a comment down below. What's your favorite movie
Yeah.
clip, audio clip? Tell us. Let us know
Yeah.
out there in the Innervision
Yeah.
FM universe.
Now,
Who's that Indian senator or whatever he is? They got him something about the
hmm.
Insurrection Act, and he couldn't answer any questions.
Oh
I
God.
don't know.
I don't know.
Oh God. Oh man. Yeah, a lot of these guys come unprepared. When that Elmer Fudd, what is his name? The one who was the vice president running mate for Hills Up Harris. Uh they brought him in.
Well,
Yeah, and they kept asking like this lady especially was asking like, last time I talked to you, you didn't know what a woman is. Do you know what a woman is now? No. I said, yeah, it's like, yeah, man. Oh man, we're electing the best of the best, I guess. Or dipping at the scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Well, that's
Wabbit
okay because
season.
Rabbit,
duck
yeah.
season, rabbit
Um,
season. What's your favorite Looney Tune? Hey, you know, folks, speaking of Looney Tunes, there's a thing called a Mandela effect out there. How do you spell Looney Tunes? You don't spell it the way you think you do. I'll tell you that. Uh,
no, I gotta do the okay, March 15th, 1965. President Lyndon B. Johnson tried to get the writings wrote, and Democrats were against it, and Republicans were the one that got it over the line. But they don't say that in this article, right? They said he used the term "we shall overcome," but they didn't say that his party was the one not wanting them to pass that.
right, absolutely. It's interesting. Yeah, the whole Dixiecrats, that whole thing. Dixiecrats. Whoa, wait, where did I get that? Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know. Toss a comment down below. Where are you guys at with that stuff?
Yeah, yeah. And in 1970, Tammy Terrell, she
Nom
dies.
nom nom nom.
Wasn't she the one to sing? Wasn't she in the song Soldier Boy? Some that name, or was she in um was she in Diana Ross and the Supremes? I don't remember which one she was in.
Well,
Let me
I
ask myself. No, what group was Tammy Terrell in from Motown? Mm,
she
Tammy
was
Terrell
from
was in the Motortown Review, opening for the Temptations. She was also in a
Oh,
recording duo with Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
This
okay,
next was from
yes.
Okay.
encyclopedia.com.
Yeah, okay, I
That
remember
yeah.
Marvin Gaye
She,
was really broke up when she died because she was such a young person and they had did a
yeah,
duet. It
yeah.
takes two, baby. That's what I
Yep.
remember from.
Yep,
Okay,
dude. I
that's
remember
what
that, man. Yeah, I
wake
had
up my
such a
brain
good time.
cells.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, and get off a little bit. This morning I got so much done today. So usually this is a grandfather that we had last year that they're old school. They don't want to read anything on the internet. You have to send them physical paper copies.
That's
And so
fine.
last year, I just printed it out on my computer here.
Yeah.
And let's see, my paper only cost me like $11. And so, let's go. So I figured I don't want to go through all that. I'll just take it down to FedEx and have it done there.
Uh,
$45. God. I said, me being lazy, man. It's like, gee. I said, that's crazy. And well, maybe because they're located downtown too, and the
Can you
rent is high.
afford
well,
So
you do have to pay for the
the right
um,
to be?
yeah, you have to
yeah,
pay by the page, you have to pay for the ink, you have to pay for there's all kinds of stuff they get you with to where I remember I had to get copies of my bank statements. And for whatever reason, man, I had to pay like $40, $50, but I was like,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah. And then I went over to the Rex and I worked out, and this other guy was saying, "Hey, you can get your copies made free here." And so I went up to the front desk and I asked the lady, and she says, "No, you cannot get your prints free." I would have been bringing copies down there all day long, but
Yeah, yeah, I got some copies for you.
oh, man. But anyway, but yeah, I got it done, and now they got the hard copies, so it's like, it
Heck
is
yeah,
what it
dude.
is. It is what
Well,
it is.
it is what it is. We do help with that kind of stuff as well. So speaking of like PDFs, you know, you can learn some really cool tips and tricks of the trade with Innervision FM when it comes to music contracts. Johnny knows a lot of stuff, and I've partnered up with him with this accountabilityrevolution.com. Accountability doesn't have to be all that scary, but it does have to be. Imagine being a small child, but you own everything, you control everything, but you're a small child, and you wake up one day, your stuff is wet, everything is soiled, you peed the bed. Well, it's time because everybody can smell it now. So why not clean up? Why not do your thing? So it doesn't have to be scary. We built a system, a set of protocols, nothing that has to be, it's a plug and play model. So if you don't like what we built, just build your own stuff. It's kind of like Legos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hey, you guys, we're gonna call it a night, and then I don't know. I guess I'm gonna start writing a proposal or something. Who knows what I'm gonna do? I mean, I got this Tootsie Roll. They were throwing out candy this this Saturday as well, man. That was pretty fun.
um,
Man,
Did you
those
catch any?
kids, huh? I got a bunch. I was taking away from these kids. They couldn't get through it fast enough. So, oh man, but that's the funnest part of it. It's like watching these kids kind of grab this candy they're throwing. But hey,
It would have been more funny watching you.
you should have taken a live video of that, man. You catching the candy is
Everything
what you
in
said.
the air.
Stay tuned to Innervision FM. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. God bless. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the
Sounds
time
like a
zone.
Mel Brooks skit.